Things are getting
Yellow.
stranger every day.
Yeah, I bet they are. So, today, I believe I will
Hey there. You
make some more caps real quick and then
can
start new DLC. Well, not new, but new to this game.
Welcome, Sir Ormat. Welcome, Sir Ormat. I am
Give me some rifle powder.
welcome, Sir Ormat.
What's this?
Let's dance. Let's dance.
I gotta wait. Hi, eyeball. I should have sent him back to the Lucky 38, damn it.
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest minds of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind. Sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain. The nucleus of this research was the Dome, a huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man. It was a think tank where no problem could not be solved, where no question could not be answered. The Great War brought a new energy to Big Mountain and its scientists. Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the minds and computers of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics, and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077, the scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the Big Empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders. Wonders that, in the end, had been answers to the wrong questions.
classification field kick in? All right, nobody move. I'll handle this. Be warned, intruder. You are in the... Why, Oppenheimer, which one of you self-professed geniuses has been adjusting my volume knob? Who was it? Was it you, 8? Oh, Dr. O, was it? Likely story. O couldn't spark 2 neurons if they were in a lattice of biomed gel.
What? Me? Breaking news, Klein. It wasn't me, all right? I'm the robotical engineer. 8 is sound waves. That's his specialty. You always do this. You always demean me in front of guests. And it's not O, all right? It's...
Enough! Either of you do it again, it'll be the last time. Now... Great. Now I forgot what I was saying. What was I talking about? Did it just say something? Anyone catch that? Boros, you work with animals. Translate. It's a lobotomite. Here, in the dome. Oh, as if this situation couldn't get any worse. Now we've got lobotomites. Dala, get the spray before it excretes all over everything.
Dr. Klein, if my hypothesis is correct, this lobotomite is the repository of the brain we sent the signal to, the skimbelope once containing it. If so, it's proof that there may indeed be some... Just look at it. The way it blinks.
I know what it is, Dollar. I want to know why it's down here. But And are those penises I see wriggling on its feet? Disgusting.
I believe those are toes, Dr. Klein. Little teddy bear toes. Penises are much larger than those tiny extremities. Not that I would know.
I don't recall the human penis ever being that large.
It depends on one's own frame of reference, Dr. O. Look at its little nose with its 2 orifices for ingesting
Noses? Why, the great static. These lobotomites confound me with their sheer number of... Now it's holding up an array of fully erect hand penises. If it tries to insert them, activate vivisectors. Dr. Klein, wait. I don't believe those gestures were random. Random at all. It's been following our conversation. The lobotomite understands us.
I agree with Boros's histrionic findings. This little lobotomite is unusually attentive for some...
Nonsense. Lobotomites can't...
8, have you been in the mentats again? If we slow down our oral processor receptors to understand this excretion, we'll all be rendered ignorant.
All of you, power down, shut up, and let me prove once and for all how wrong you all are. As usual. Lobotomite. Those were words, weren't they? In the form of questions. It's asking me questions. Is this some kind of... Our efforts have turned against us. In playing God, we...
Perhaps as we were ruthlessly lobotomizing it with our cutters, we filled the skimbelope with awareness. A teddy bear with new...
Wait. If what you're theorizing is this lobotomite understands how...
Then this may be just the answer. Dr. Klein, a transmission from the Forbidden Zone. It can only be...
If it isn't my old colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools! Oh, it is I, Dr. Mobius, transmitting from my dome-shaped dome in the Forbidden Zone. A zone that is, yes, for... Even now, my deadly robo-scorpions swarm across Big Mountain with their pincers and pointy laser tails. Soon, Even the technology sealed in the Big Mountain research centers cannot save you. So cower in your think tank. Wait. That's all. Goodbye.
Mobius. Always the same broadcast. He's clearly mad, driven insane by his flawed and imprecise kindergarten-level research methodology.
What are we going to do? There's no way we can breach the Forbidden Zone. There's those robot...
The Forbidden Zone, where no brain...
Except Dr. Mobius and the technologies that could...
And Dr. Mobius mocks us. Did you see his cracked monitor?
What? Ask the lobotomite for help? Aid, I think you need the fluid levels in your...
If this lobotomite responded, Dr. Klein, then it is clearly intelligent, perhaps even displays hereto...
But what of its brain? We scooped that out. We don't even know where we left it. And for putting it back in...
Yes, but it's still aware and responsive. Look at it. If we ask it politely and leave the part about the unnecessary, ruthless lobotomizing out, we removed your brain. Yes. So soft, barely wrinkled. Brain extraction technology has been...
Once the brain was out, then came the coils. The Tesla...
Yeah, Aid, no need to brag. Wherever your brain is, it's transmitting thoughts to you through the...
The Tesla coils in its head.
This is fortunate in many respects. If your brain was anywhere in the dome, why, you could...
Circumventing the pacification field. This is a no-no. We have never been in a fight.
Reminds me of my days in American High. And...
That is my Although in truth, the Autodoc had done most of the work already. Quite industrious, almost cut into all. Once it had removed the brain and I misplaced it, other organs began to cry for direction, using your nerves. Rather than let them send their signals, I removed them as well. Shh.
First was the heart. Wait, I mean, second was the heart. Brain was first. Third was the spine.
Spine. Totally overrated, that arrangement of vertebrae. Look at me, with my lumbar and thoracic curvature. Never had a use for any of that. Spine.
To be correct, you should say, the Autodoc took out your brain. It did all the heavy lifting. It has never worked. It worked so hard on your surgery, it destroyed its own memory. How odd.
That Autodoc junk heap was one of Mobius's creations, like the rest of the talking scrap metal.
After that, the brain lost itself. Not in the metaphysical sense. Might have gotten flushed into one of the pipes.
If so, it was flushed all the way to Mobius. Whoosh! That.
By the Fisher of Rolando, enough of this biological... Lobotomite. Listen to my voice. It denominates me to ask, but... In most probable of probabilities, our enemy, Mobius, has your brain. This is not good. We want you to stop him, somehow, with science. Yes, it is our only chance, a desperate plan that came to us after Mobius's first broadcast. Maybe, just maybe, if we reclaim these buried technologies, We can put an end to Mobius and the horrors. The plan is very complicated. We are still calculating how it would work if it succeeded.
You are equipped to retrieve the technology.
It's kind of embarrassing. You have hands, and a heartbeat, sort of. And eyes, mostly the hands. There's door handles and lockers and...
Enough! Excellent. This is turning out much better than the activate the retreat protocols and cower in my room idea.
Agreed. Oh, and I've used my robotical knowledge to, transmit the... Settle down, 8. I would have gotten it in a second, all right? 8's transmitted the last known coordinates of the research centers. They, well, move sometimes.
8 is correct. All we need are the schematics. This does not mean we do not want the cold hard technology. So do not give in to your biological tired laziness and decide you would sweat too much carrying them. You have a new... And even if you die in the act of reclamation, simply reaching them will auto-transmitify the schematics to us. That is still good. Nonsense. This place is no more dangerous than a nuclear detonation site. Our technology is no more lethal than... The technologies are the X2 transmitter antenna array, used to focus coherent thought at excessively high...
The psychoanalytic, cardiac dampening, sneaky stealth suit. A suit like nothing this world has ever heard, seen, or...
And 8's sonic sound wave emitter projectile gun, able to broadcast sound at lethal frequencies. It also gives a great
There. We have informed you of all we need. We estimate if you are focused, your time... If you work quickly, you will be the recipient of a gesture of gratitude from us. We do not... Our intentions exactly. The important thing is you rush quickly through this task. Do not get curious, or you will end up like the cat of Schrödinger.
We feared you would be tempted to explore Big Mountain Crater and examine the many amazing non-mandatory research labs that lie up. The many such optional explorations are discouraged. Work hurriedly.
So many sciences and developments. Pass them by. Let impatience and the...
Right you are, 8. In our test results, we'll make a note about how quickly you ran our maze.
After all, there will be plenty of time afterward to partake of the experiments.
What illogic is this? Keep your filthy penis-tipped feet out.
There are things here no lobotomite was meant to see. Things that would astound.
Yeah, we don't come into your lab and decant your...
Only the magnificence of our monitors allow for true comprehension of the wonders of Big Mountain. Shield your jellied eye.
Ah, that is correct. You must walk upon your many penised feet. Much slower than our advanced...
The little teddy bear could always run right into the pylon perimeter on its thick, turgid feet, returning it to us quickly and directly.
The radar fence that surrounds the Big Mountain Crater will prevent...
The mighty radar fence protects us all. Get too close to the blinking posts and the proximity warning.
If you get near it, your vision will blur as the electrodes in your head shut off.
Possible memory loss will occur, along with long-term nerve degradation. It is tied to not having a brain, but the nerve degradation is nothing to worry about. Such degradation would take many lifespans to become Such tiny inconveniences are less than the great... You see, if rendered unconscious by the pylons, you will be returned to the sink, seemingly instantaneously.
Oh. Dr. Klein?
What is it? The lobotomite is asking me things, and I'm trying to ignore them. My processors can't...
Well, you know how we asked it to fetch the sonic emitter thing? Turns out we already have it.
What is this, a high school science fair? Get your act together. You're making us look like a collection of round earthers.
You're always yelling. My receptors can't take it anymore.
I am yelling because you contaminated specimens can't keep your probes off the volume knob on my... It is truly the end of all intelligence when the lobotomite speaks more wisdom. So, if we have the sound wave, sonic projecto thing gun, then what in Heisenberg's name do we need from X8?
I believe we need a new frequency embedded into the gun. It was designed to broadcast many sounds once charged.
And it is lost in X8, just as X8 is forever lost to us. The sadness of my high school days. The sadness of...
Oh, really, Boros? All you did in high school was call me Fink Tattletale and all the kids you hated. You little teacher's pet brown hound.
Give the lobotomite the emitter.
Oh, I don't think...
What is he doing?
I think he's sonjaculating into the gun. Getting it. Ding. Turkey's done.
You give it to the lobot...
Oh, I don't think so.
I'll do it if you two are going to be ashamed of your own technological needs. Let me... Ooh. Here, my little teddy bear. I have thoroughly removed all Robco Termlink code spew from the device. It is clean.
What did it say? Spit lead?
Oh, I think it wants a combustion.
A gun? Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns kill. Leave big open holes in you that are like swords.
Dr. 8 is correct. We already have given the teddy bear a lethal sonic death ray, filled with his sonic ejaculate and sterilized by my soft ooh. Giving the teddy bear a gun would be the equivalent of following a glass of hemlock with an Abraxo chase.
If you're going to bring the Socratic method into it, fine. Give the Loboto bear a combustion gun. Burroughs, don't you have something...
Are you mad? Wait, I said that already. Yes, I have the Cyberdog gun, with the little floppy metal ear.
Fine. Done. That gun makes me uncomfortable anyway. Always worried it's going to hump my chassis. Fine. Boros, more ammo. The goods.
Top shelf ammunition. Let's see. Hollow point? That's worthless, but tasty. Oh, and here's some JFP. As if bullets. The JFP might make it ill and poop a lot, but when you're hungry...
The sonic emitter should be sterilized and more than enough for you to encircle your...
Careful where you're pointing that. That device wasn't always a weapon.
Force fields prevent us from moving, forward or back.
There.
The sonic emitter was specially designed to disable our own safety fields here in Big Mountain. When some of us lost our access passes...
That only happened once. And I know you were behind stealth fielding my lab keys, Dalla. You formographer.
Dr. O, you rewind.
Plenty of rewinding already going on in your formography tapes. Surprised the things don't snap out of their cases with repeated...
Yes. Maybe. Well, no. Not currently.
Yeah, we lost that part of the schematics. Or Boros did. In one of the stupid labs. Or inside one of the stupid pets.
It is lost. All questions lead to this conclusion. The blue fields within Big Mountain...
Fine, so, yes, get these things. Well, good. What are the token words spoken in this?
Wait, is it leaving? But, Doctor, I volunteer my chambers, so it might be stared at. My monitor radar slowly
No! That would put it too close to us. It could press buttons, turn lights on and off, and worse.
We could give it Mobius's old room. That's where its brain got scooped out anyway. And plus, some of its parts are already. Might be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart. Home is where the heart is, after all.
I suppose. We'll have to move that couch out of there. And put...
H says, let the lobotomite take the Sync Central Intelligence personality chip. That stuffy Mobius program butler can walk the lobotomite, feed it.
It would also prevent it from going to Higgs Village and taking up residence there. With my teddy bears. And it would be...
Your logic, combined with my desire to keep the think tank lobotomite free, has swayed me. Here, I present the Sync Central in... Lobotomite, take this chip to the sink, plug it in, and make sure the chip is clean, or... Then make whatever crude biologic demands you need of the sink. Are there other chips?
Are you echoing what he said, or are you...
He's asking, yes. Dr. Klein, there are many other personalities. If you recall, you hurled them off the sink balcony.
It is not an argument if one is clearly right. I remember now. Yes, lobotomite. There are other chips. If you want, find them. But you should stay out of those. No exploring and discovering things. This... I cannot dispute your logic. Do we have objects to activate?
What, like stuff?
Yes.
I don't know. Might be some old Nuka-Cola or Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle caps line. Still might be enough to trick the Sync's trade routines. Mobius put that test line for caps in the code as a debug command.
I don't believe that was Mobius's reason. His wild speculation concerning post-Holocaust economic systems was quite extensive.
Enough! Surrender these so-called bottle caps, Nuka and Sunset alike. In their...
All right, here, cap away. Hope that's...
Again, your logic is unassailable in its simplistic need.
Fine. It's not going to help. That chip will probably refuse them anyway.
If I were not as intelligent as I am, I would feel as if perhaps I'm being tricked. Impossible.
Why don't you make the lobotomite a bottle cap factory, Klein? Or better yet, give it a ton of things to act...
Again, the logic of the request is clear. Tonnage is not needed, only adequate weight. Everyone, display...
I do not understand, yet I am intrigued by this particular...
No, Age, you don't need to fill up the emitter again, really. Klein means thing. All right, let's consolidate. There's got to be some junk around here. Magazines, useless, more caps.
Yes, you may need to wiggle it in a bit, but don't force it. We can't recode them if you break it. There is no more we can do to aid you, and our patience levels are depleted.
If you're done, can we move again?
Of course! Go man your science stations! Go!
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome to the Sync. I am your electronic valet and household central processor. Regrettably not, sir. All modules in this habitat of synthetic personalities atop a mundane operating system. Indeed, sir. Though if Sir's aim is to activate them, I lament to inform Sir that if Sir were to ask my opinion, I should venture that... However, if Sir is determined to inflict upon Sir's self their dubious services, Sir might... The other modules are rather erratic, Sir. Their personality matrices are built on flaws. Tragically, the core operating systems are also located. Once the tape is installed, Sir may request I switch their dialectic interfaces off, and I shall oblige with... However, Sir will still be required to locate and install... As I am given to understand, Sir, this facility was once the property of a... He crafted the personality modules as part of a collection of experiments on the subject of machine... As to the reason for the unusual choices of devices to receive the modules, I cannot say. In addition to managing the personality matrices of the other household utilities, I can provide... Any goods Sir might require may be purchased through my shopkeep interface, whence tiny... Very good, Sir. If I might... Sir's accoutrements are precisely where...
Mountain. This is an urgent message. If you happen to see a gecko... Echo... Echo? Echo... Echo... Echo...
Attention, students. This is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boros. You may know me as the researcher of Labs Z9 and Z14. There I fought valiantly to preserve Rattlesnake DNA and put it right where it belongs, in the husk of another feared predator. Oh, and the tarantula one. Can't splice enough, I always say. Especially if you can make a magnificent Cazador. Enough about me. It has come to my attention that many of you seemingly innocent children have been subverted by Red. The most serious of detentions. Can you spell detention? I'll tell you how I spell it. Death tension. Commie Pico traitor. Now I will send vicious cybernetic cyborg dogs through the corridors to weed all you traitors out. They will sniff out which among you have chosen the commie path. Especially you, that seems right, who turned me down to the high school dance so you could smoke with Richie Marcus. All monitors will also be vigilant. Step outside during class, and they'll make sure you make a speedy jump back to your desk. Use your urine and wait for the proper bathroom break time. presidential test. Wasn't that shut down for
Not
some
be alarmed.
reason?
Order will be rolled out soon. Please stand by.
Oh, yes! My pet, Gabe!
Hostile target.
Countless experiments I've done on him back at his. Gabe? Gabe, you're about to have your favorite treat. A visitor. Won't that be nice? Gabe would walk whenever anyone came to visit. That's why I replaced his legs with spare parts and fed him a steady diet of psycho-laced dog chow.
Anytime you're ready, just go ahead and take a shot.
search of intelligence to devour and stupefy.
Well, how about that? Old Autodoc's back online. Well, rightly so, I should think. You require some additional... Concerned about the state of your mind, are you? Well, such things... I should make you aware that the benefits of such a procedure are exclusive. That is... Well... You require some additional... What?
Might I be of service, sir? Not that scalpel. The fish scalpel. Might I be of service?